News is powered by DART, Delaware's transit service. Moving forward.
Coming up tonight, dozens of animals are rescued from a Delaware home. Plus, state officials want to know if you have any ancestors buried here after uncovering unmarked burials. And parking kiosks are sprouting up across the city of Wilmington. What you need to know. Those stories and much more coming up tonight on DETV News. Good evening and welcome to DETV News. I'm Matt Ford. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Making headlines today, parking meters are being uprooted throughout the city of Wilmington to make way for parking kiosks. The rollout will take place in phases. Touchscreen kiosks were installed on the riverfront back in December as a test run of this new system. Well, this week, kiosks will be installed in 44 locations throughout the downtown business district. Old meter heads will be removed and the new kiosks will accept coins, credit cards, or payment through the Park mobile app. Motorists can also pay by text message. And also this week, the cost of a parking ticket in the city of Wilmington has been lowered from $40 to $25 for those who pay the ticket within 14 days of its issue. Mayor Mike Perzicki said that this decision was one of convenience. And the Red Clay Consolidated School District had reached an agreement with the U.S. Department of Education to resolve anti-Semitic harassment. In June of 2023, a female student from an undisclosed school filed a complaint with the Office for Civil Rights that she had been subject to a hostile environment, including swastikas drawn on her desk and students giving her a Hitler salute. In a 15-page letter to the district dated January 29th, the OCR outlined its investigation and recommendations. The inquiry found that while the district responded to most harassing incidents, these responses were inconsistently enforced and did not include timely steps to mitigate the effects of the harassment to the student or other students. In a statement, Red Clay Superintendent Darrell Green said the district has begun an audit of its systems and processes and will continue to work with the Office of Civil Rights. And the Christina Cultural Arts Center unveiled its new Innovation Center in a ribbon-cutting ceremony on Wednesday. The center is equipped with cutting-edge technology, including several computers, a smart board, and inspirational artwork adoring the freshly painted walls. The purpose of the center is to foster innovation and digital accessibility throughout the community.
We want it to be a gateway for exploration, collaboration, and all the limitless possibilities there for our youth.
Across the country, kids have fallen behind. They're almost a full grade behind in many cases. And our children are fare worse than kids in better off financial environments, you know. So it is so critical that everybody put their shoulder to the wheel and try to get our kids back on track.
Turning to other news now, a 27-year-old man who was shot inside a Wilmington home early Monday has been charged with burglary and criminal mischief. Police said an investigation into the shooting on East 6th Street found that the resident of the home shot the suspect while in the act of breaking in. The man was listed in stable condition. Ismail Jules Abati was also found to be wanted in Tennessee. The resident who shot Jules Abachi will not face charges, according to police. And quick action by firefighters limited the damage in a house fire Wednesday night in the Penn Acre subdivision. The fire in the 200 block of Morrison Avenue was reported just before 8 p.m. Arriving units reported smoke coming from the garage. The fire was put out before reaching the house. No injuries were reported, and the cause of the fire is currently under investigation. And a former administrator of Tower Hill School, William Ushler, is seeking a reduction in his 9-year prison sentence for child porn charges. In a hearing on Friday, Ushler's attorney will argue before a judge that the sentence was unjust and based on untrue statements by prosecutors. Last year, he pleaded guilty to dealing child pornography and sexual solicitation of a child, with prosecutors originally seeking a 15-year sentence. The defense called for the legal minimum, citing Ushler's acceptance of responsibility and untreated mental health issues. The motion to reduce the sentence alleges that Deputy Attorney General Eric Town made false, irrelevant, and inflammatory statements during the hearing, impacting Ushler's constitutional protections. Town contends that the evidence supports Ushler's inappropriate conduct with minors and argues that the defense motion missed a mandatory filing deadline. And the Delaware Office of Animal Welfare has rescued 76 animals from alleged inhumane conditions in a Felton mobile home. The office says that they found the animals living in cramped and unsanitary conditions in the mobile home after receiving a call from police regarding possible animal cruelty. Animal welfare officers say they discovered 66 small breed dogs, 9 cats, and 1 bird. The Office of Animal Welfare says the dogs were found huddled together, covered in feces, urine, and filth. The animals were safely removed and taken to Brandywine Valley SPCA Animal Rescue down in Georgetown, where they are currently receiving care and being assessed. The Department of Animal Services says the investigation is ongoing, of course, and criminal charges are pending. The Brandywine Valley SPCA is asking for the public's assistance in meeting this emergency need, and those interested in helping can visit their website. And there appears to be a historical mystery to solve in Kent County after 28 unmarked burials were recently discovered. According to Delaware's Division of Historical and Cultural Affairs, the date of the burials is unknown, but likely prior to the 1870s. The division is trying to now connect the dots and find out if anyone alive today is related to those buried at this site. Construction currently surrounds the discovery site. The Division of Historical and Cultural Affairs asks anyone who has any reason to believe that they may be the descendants of these individuals or have evidence that their relatives are buried in this unmarked cemetery should contact the director. Their address is 29 North State Street in Dover. You can also call 302-736-7400 Monday through Friday between 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. And listen to this, coyote sightings are reportedly surging here in the First State, and because of these increased sightings, it's fueling discussions about potential changes to the existing hunting regulations established back in 2014. While neighboring states like Maryland allow people to hunt coyotes at any time, Delaware restricts these activities to daylight hours during season unless an immediate threat is present. The Delaware Department of Natural Resources and Environmental Control says coyotes are what they call opportunistic feeders, posing threats to livestock and small animals. The Delaware State Sportsman Association points out that the absence of natural predators contributes to the escalating coyote population, arguing that hunters need to be able to deal with them at night, stating that one of the reasons the number is growing is because by only being able to hunt legally during the day, they're sleeping. They're not out during the day since they're nocturnal animals. DENREC has not confirmed any plans for changes. Coyotes have only recently appeared here in Delaware, with DENREC attributing their gradual migration into the state to its unique geography as a peninsula. DENREC notes that coyotes have been present here in the First State for at least a decade now, making it actually the last state to witness the establishment of a coyote population. Now, DENREC offers a few tips to minimize encounters with coyotes. They are: it is crucial not to feed them, and homeowners are advised to keep bird feeders out of reach, as coyotes are attracted to bread, table scraps, and even seeds. Also, you're going to want to ensure the secure closure of your garbage containers around your home. And in case of a coyote encounter, officials suggest that you can scare them away by chasing or simply shouting at them. And in other news, the Brandywine 100 Library on Falk Road in North Wilmington is now closed, but not to worry. It will reopen in about 3 months' time. The closure is to allow for major infrastructure and mechanical work. The library is scheduled to remain closed until May while the roof and HVAC systems are replaced. Newcastle County officials say the system is over 20 years old and it is not capable of properly heating and cooling the building. The new HVAC system will be more energy efficient and provide improved air quality. In a captivating kickoff to their Black History Month program titled Still I Rise, the Wilmington Public Library welcomed the renowned rapper Common to a packed crowd of over 350 attendees. Common, who was there to promote his new book, engaged with fans through autograph signings and receiving gifts from Delaware locals. His message focused on the importance of better health, clean living, and imparting the wisdom to a younger generation. The program boasts an impressive lineup of speakers this month, including comedian and actress Amanda Seales, poet Sonia Sanchez, musician Talib Kweli, attorney Benjamin Crump, and the phenomenal ballet dancer Misty Copeland. Highlighting the events is the Soul Food Sunday Brunch featuring actor Courtney B. Vance and famed psychologist Robin L. Smith. For more details on these enriching Black History Month events, visit wilmington.lib.de.us. And we want to send a big congratulations to our friends over at the Wilmington Library. Jamar and Carl, you guys are doing fantastic things over there. Thank you. And finally tonight, it appears Tesla CEO Elon Musk is making good on his threat to transfer incorporation from Delaware down to Texas. One of the world's richest men, Musk, was apparently upset with the Tuesday decision from Delaware Judge Kathleen McCormick to void his $55 billion pay package. After posting to X, formerly known as Twitter, to, quote, never incorporate in the first state, Musk had a poll asking whether he should stay or go. Well, more than 1 million people responded, with 87% of them voting to leave Delaware. Musk declared earlier today, Thursday, that he would immediately hold a shareholder vote to transfer. Texas is currently the home of Tesla's corporate headquarters. And that's going to do it for tonight's edition of DETV News. For news anytime, check out our website, detvch.com, and be sure to follow us across your favorite social media platforms at DETV. For tonight's news, I'm Matt Ford. We'll see you again right here next week. Take care.